Since 2003, the Labouré Society has been rescuing Catholic vocations from the impediment of student loan debt. In the United States, the vast majority of religious communities and seminaries will not accept into formation men and women who have student debt. The Catholic Church's need for more priests and religious is critical, but an epidemic of student loan debt is shutting the door on thousands of future priests and religious. The Labouré Society is solving this serious problem for the Church by opening the door for thousands of vocations which would otherwise be lost forever. With its one-of-a-kind, spirituality-based fundraising model, rooted in best business practices, Labouré teaches our future priests and religious how to fundraise for vocations and accelerate the elimination of their student loan debt. In a 4-day fundraising seminar called a boot camp, Labouré teaches aspirants a wide variety of fundraising skills and strategies they put to use in fundraising as a collective class to erase their debt. The aspirants erase significant debt in 6 to 18 months, rather than 15 to 20 years. Second-year postulant, Lynette Cologne, believes the Lord was calling her to serve with the Sisters of Christian Charity.
I was an immigration attorney. I had a great job. I was happy, but I still felt like something was missing in my life. As I was discerning, I realized that this was really a deep desire within me to be a sister, to enter religious life. I realized that I had this obstacle in my student loans, but God was starting to resolve everything. Labouré Society was extremely supportive in providing me the tools I needed to resolve the obstacle that I had. From the very start of my relationship with them, they provided me with the training at the boot camp with great experienced persons in various areas related to fundraising. Labouré has been a blessing in my life because I don't think I ever dreamt that I would find an organization that would be so supportive. They are committed to the church, they are committed to their faith, they're committed to religious life, to the priesthood, they're committed to ensuring the future of the Catholic Church.
Just north of Portland, Oregon, the Benedictine monks of Mount Angel Abbey nurture an idyllic setting for their seminary. Here, seminarian Nelson Sintra, studying for the Diocese of Boise, Idaho, is on a joyful journey of formation.
My experience as an aspirant has had a tremendous impact on my life. It can sound crazy to hear this, but at this point I'm actually glad that I had student loans. I have met so many amazing people from all walks of life, from several different religious orders, and the Labouré staff and volunteers, they have become a family to me. Labouré is helping build up the Catholic Church by being a bridge between aspirants to the priesthood and religious life and their formation. If Labouré didn't exist, I would still be out working and making payments on my loans, but it would have taken me 10 years to enter formation. Because of Labouré, I was able to enter formation only a year after joining the program. For those who are considering Labouré as a path to religious formation, the Labouré Society is working to deliver priestly and religious vocations. Labouré cannot be reduced to merely fundraising or asking folks for donations, but really it's about building the kingdom of God, one relationship at a time.
Northeast of Dallas, Texas, in the small town of Grand Prairie, Sisters of the Holy Family of Nazareth offer the perfect setting for religious life. For Sister Josephine Garrett, life as an aspirant with the Labouré Society meant learning a lot of lessons about what it means to be a religious sister.
The Labouré Society in and of itself is a formation program. So I wasn't out fundraising for my individual vocation, I was out fundraising for vocations in general. I participated in 2 boot camps as an aspirant, and then later I came back as an alumni trainer. Once Labouré has you, they never let you go, which is a nice thing. A lot of times you'll hear people say there's a shortage of people who want to be priests and religious, and I think the Labouré Society has exposed the fact that that's not true, and it's a solvable problem. It's hard for me to imagine if Labouré didn't exist, because having student loans and needing to work with Labouré, it changed my life.
Labouré has delivered more than 250 aspirants into religious formation. These aspirants have raised over $5.3 million in debt-reducing funds. and 80% of these 250 men and women have gone on to ordination, profession of final vows, or are now in formation. We invite you to partner with Labouré as we leave a legacy to the Catholic Church of thousands of vocations currently impeded by student loan debt. The need is critical. The time is now.
If we want to ensure that we have priests and sisters and we want to do something more actively about it, we need to support the Labouré Society.
The first thing I'd like to say to anyone watching this video is just encouragement to seek the things that are above. There really is a God who loves us and who has a plan for us.
I wish that the people who have served at Labouré could see how fruitful their work has been for God's kingdom. I think that there would be some of Christ missing if Labouré Society didn't exist.